Hi, welcome to Paige's Family Homestead. Our journey back. I'm Andy. This is Peggy.
We had a day. Our journey started, actually it started about a month, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Awesome landlord we had here sold us the house at a price we could not turn down because it was going to enable us to kickstart our journey to what we wanted to do, and that's go back. We used to farm. We had 14 steer, 1 cow, 99 laying hens, 99 meat birds, because at the time 100 you had to be government inspected.
Yeah.
Why 99 laying hens? Well, we had a contract for a golf course in Brooklyn, Ontario. So that provided the feed for all our meat birds and our egg layers. We raised 5 children. We had 6 goats.
6 goats, 2 pigs.
4 ducks, but the coyotes came and ate them because I left the barn door open.
We were thinking the same thing, but they beat us to it.
But they doubled back and ate the duck food. So I got really angry and chased them through a cornfield about 2 foot high. This was in winter.
Yeah.
And I was going to do them in with a corn broom. So I caught on quick. He was leading me to their pack. I backed up. Lots of those stories. We moved from that area. Brooklyn was developing. It was becoming a major part of Toronto. So we moved to a quieter area in Ontario. Suki Wookie, just a minute, baby. And we had a small farm there. And then from there, the kids moved back, had their own lives. We moved into town.
Right.
Why?
I don't know why, but I remember we went for breakfast one morning to a restaurant.
After leaving the farm.
And we ordered bacon and eggs, and when they came, the eggs were like pale.
Albino.
Like our eggs on the farm were brilliant yellow, beautiful.
Orange.
Like, and we tasted it. Oh man!
I could smell the egg was not from it wasn't organic. I could smell it.
It was a big difference.
Took me a year to eat eggs. That's pathetic. But Andy's retired from General Motors, and I've recently been forced into retirement due to a medical condition. So were we ready for this? No. That's why this house landing in our lap was a godsend. Yeah. So we're lipsticking it.
It's like a lottery.
Really, it was like winning the lottery.
Yeah.
So we're just going to lipstick it. It's a nice tiny little wartime house, and we made you made that backyard a beautiful garden oasis, which supplemented our income by not having to pay for the groceries we used to. We cut our grocery bill in half with the in-town garden.
Yeah. Now, if we would have had chickens and stuff like that, I wouldn't even gone to the grocery store other than the meat that we needed. But the vegetables, we had tons of it.
And we don't get our meat generally from a grocery store.
No, we get it from a butcher.
A really good butcher that we go to. But we're going to be able to knock a lot of that off again. Yeah. I can every single last piece of product that comes out of that garden. We turn them into, and adding some meat dishes. I have a pantry with almost, if not 1,000 jars.
Oh, easy, yeah.
Yeah. It's not like everyone's like, are you hoarding? No, we're not. We're not hoarders. We're not preppers.
Yeah, we're waiting for the apocalypse.
Yeah, if you show up.
And guess what? You ain't coming to my house to eat.
No, you're not. If I ever had to, if SHIT hit the fan, then I'm going to be leaving a lot of that stuff at the door so people can have it. But regardless, we're not preppers.
No.
That is our grocery store. We call it, just like you all do, people who can and it's our living pantry. Andy wants tomato soup. Sure. Boom. Go get it.
Oh, there's nothing better than homemade tomato soup.
Okay, so you can do that with the grocery store can too. But can you pronounce all the ingredients? I can. And I can tell you where those ingredients came from. So that's what we're here to share with you. Yeah. We're really going to press upon the point of if we can do what we did for the last 3 years in a in-town lot.
Yeah.
Why can't you? Even on a balcony. But no, we're going way ahead. Lots of recipes.
Yeah.
We've started off with recipes because behind the scenes we're doing major renovations. If you look in all the videos, you'll see the little piles and the little shop vac and the pails and buckets of drywall compound. And yeah, they're hard to keep hidden all the time. But
the point is eating healthy.
Yeah.
Because like just this year alone, they've been recalling lettuce, and Walmart recalled all its beef. Well, that scares me. I'm going to go out and buy that stuff and eat it, and then later on they call it as I'm dying in bed.
No, thank you.
You know, I don't want that to happen.
Speaking of dying in bed, here's something else that took us to where we are. Almost lost Andy. He was on life support. His COPD. He had the beginnings of COPD and went from that to you better call the family within a matter of 6 months.
Yep.
So I was in denial. I mean, he's not going to die. I'm not done with him yet. I just got him trained. So
I know how to tie shoelaces.
So I didn't call the family. And hindsight, I'll never do that again because I was taking a lot for, into... I shouldn't have done that. But regardless, we did, and we pulled you through that.
Yep.
It was a long, hard fight on your part.
Oh, it was.
He was put on oxygen for life, and he still has difficulty with...
There's certain things I can do, and I can't run marathons anymore. Not that I would anyway, but I mean, I wouldn't, and I can't. So if I overexert myself, I just rest now.
And you're good to go again.
Yeah, then I'm good to go.
And it's by pushing yourself that you're getting better. And then he fell into, not just, this is Andy, right? And it's also, as you're going to learn, inappropriate Andy, but grumpy grandpa. But he had not one, but 5 strokes.
And I'm thankful for that because I didn't lose any, like you see most people, this one side's all paralyzed and all that. I didn't lose that. What I lost is, on my right side of my brain is a lot of memory loss, but I lost 40 years of playing guitar.
Oh, he couldn't even make a G chord.
I couldn't make a G chord, I couldn't carry a tune or nothing.
Years.
But the day I had my stroke, I brought my guitar in. They brought my guitar in for me and they said, just keep at it. And my doctor told me as well as that somebody else had a famous person in Canada, and he didn't say, I can't remember who he said, but she was a classical guitarist.
Yeah.
And she had a same thing to her, but she kept trying and practicing, and she got it back. I got mine back, so that's.
He had to rebuild that section to bounce off there and go to another area and retrain it to replace this one.
And that's very frustrating.
Andy, you're like 98%.
Yeah. Except
for your memory. He gets words mixed up a lot, but.
So be patient when I go,
We're 60. We can't blame that.
Yeah, we can't. I can't blame it on old age. It's just when I'm screwed up.
We went on. We're getting really long, and baby Dee Dee's into the action now too.
Hey Dee. How you?
We're just gonna throw you in some clips of what we were looking at today. The one place we were told it was 20 acres in Madoc. We whipped down there because it was the price, without saying, was like, another lottery.
Oh.
So we whipped down there to find out, no, it's not 20, it's 3. And then we find out, oh yeah, by the way, it used to be the car wreckers.
Yeah, wreckers, like where you go to buy parts and all that. Like, how bad is that land contaminated?
Tomatoes there. Let me let my chickens run there. Bye. So
what you're also going to see, what you're also going to see is I also do carvings,
he said,
wood carvings, and what?
I said, he said, sorry.
Yeah, and I'm going to build a log cabin. I've always wanted to. I built one when I was in my 20s, just a model of one, but there's something I've always wanted to do, and I'm going to do it this time.
I think we have 16 grandkids, so what he really wants to do is build a place for the older grandkids that when they come down, here, go.
Get them out.
Go play with the wood stove. Go play with your little kitchen, and it'll be good.
And that we will show you as I build it.
Yeah.
But we're also going to raise rabbits and
Lots of rabbit.
lots of rabbits and meat birds as well. Couple of turkeys.
Check out the rabbit recipe. I was a little
that
doubtful
was
at first.
beautiful.
Oh my God. The leftovers, because you know, we're not going to eat a whole rabbit. We look like we might, but we don't.
That's a lot of meat on a rabbit.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I made a shepherd's pie, and instead of using the red meat, I used shredded apart rabbit with the juice from that recipe on it. Oh my, it was so good.
It was. I love it.
And gluten free.
Yeah.
Anyway.
My nephew could have it.
Please join us in our little video clips of our adventures today. There is one that we may be buying, and you'll see it in there.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, welcome to Paige Family Homestead. We're out looking at our journey back at properties that we're thinking about buying, so we can have animals and all that again. This is 20 acres of land.
Look at the outbuildings.
Yeah.
Well, they're kind of storage sheds.
All nice and empty too. There's a big beautiful chicken coop.
These are more outbuildings.
More down here.
I don't know if anyone ever used to live in this.
You could have goats here.
Yeah, you could have anything. You got over 15 acres.
Yeah.
And the house is a trailer. It looks like a single wide. But 20 acres. So this is a modular home built onto a full 8-foot basement. So the classification changes somewhat. And it's on a main highway, which I do want because we will be having a roadside sales with our canned goods and grown product from the gardens and our chicken eggs. Problem. Well treed. Lots of excavation. Lots of rocks, which like you said, we could use for our walls.
Right here.
Yeah, we have to find out where the septic is.
Yeah.
So that's a marker point over here. I don't know if you can see it in the trees. Ooh, camera. Right in there. And it goes all the way back into the heavy tree line. How many acres?
Pardon?
How big is the lot?
It's over an acre, a little bit of an acre.
Okay, so it goes back to the heavy tree line. So all the way back. Okay, so that sucked. We were right into it and thinking about calling our realtor and doing something about it, and found out from the lady who showed us the property that it used to be a junkyard, scrapyard. So that big row of land going down that strip where our gardens would go is more than likely contaminated soil. Don't even want to pay for the expense of a soil sample. Oh, we'll pass. Say, baby?
Yeah, we don't want that.
So, the search.
Our main thing is growing our own food.
Oh, jeez. For sure. I mean, let's face it. We're poor now. No. But I want our money to be our money, right? And I want to know what we're eating. I don't want to buy our produce of any kind. And like I said, we want our produce and our fowls. So, search continues. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.